Hi! So lots of people have been asking me about my custom track bike because I did do a video about the start of the process of having it made, and then I didn't actually manage to do a follow-up.
You can do it.
So I thought I'd better tell you a little bit about the bike that I've been racing fixed gear crits on and riding on the track. My lovely Hartley Cycles bike. So where to begin? Well, the frame obviously has been custom made to my exact measurements by UK female frame builder Karen Hartley. Now she works out of London in Peckham, and I went to her studio to see the beginning of this bike being put together. Then she went ahead, cut all the tubing and braced it all together. She's added some really nice little touches such as the silver Juliet logo, and I really like the gold top cap. Also the logo on the front obviously is really nice. Now one thing that I really like is the paint job. It's a red candy fade going into hand applied gold leaf. I've been crashed into a few times in Red Hook Crit. It has damaged the paintwork a little bit. So the tubing she used is Columbus Spirit. It's steel, it's strong, it's one of the lighter ones, and that's put together with the Futura fork, which is full carbon and tapered. Works very well for my setup. Then what else have I got? Okay, so I've gone for a Factory 5 chain ring that I stole from Dave. That's not mine. I've got the SRAM Omnium cranks, which are really strong, something I've been using for years, and they're just really dependable. Pretty standard piece of kit for a bike like this. I've got speed play pedals. I really like those because you can get a lot of float, which I just like. I like the way that feels for my knees and my legs. Can you stop laughing at me whilst I'm trying to do this? I can see you. Now for my saddle, I've chosen the Specialized S-Works Turbo. It's really a weird shape, I guess, a non-traditional shape. It's really wide and it's really short. It's got a big cutout. And I find that when you're riding on the drops all the time, which I do for crit racing, it's very comfortable. It's got very little padding, so you don't lose a lot of power, but the shape, where it's wide at the back, means that it's still very comfortable. So I'm really pleased with that. I am running at the moment spin on these carbon clinchers. They're tubeless ready. I haven't got them set up tubeless at the moment because I had to do a quick tyre change recently. These are really light and fast. And then I'm also running the Specialized S-Works Turbo tyres. Now I had these on my last wheels, which are a little bit wider, and I was running those tubeless. I find that you get a lot of grip. They're really low rolling resistance. They're, I guess, kind of on the delicate side. They're race tyres, so it's not something I'd train on and ride on all the day. But for this setup, they're perfect. You know, they're really fast. Well, I feel they're fast. And I raced on them in the rain in Red Hook Crit London, and I put my faith into these. So speaking of racing on these tyres, one thing that everyone's going on about at the moment is tyre pressure. Now, I have been battling with Dave amongst many people about what tyre pressure to run. It's really trendy now to run super low because people think, well, I'm not saying just people think, it's kind of a thing.
People know.
Shut up. People think that with lower tyre pressure, you actually have less rolling resistance. Because if you imagine, like, there's all these micro bumps on the road, as you're riding along with high tyre pressure, you're kind of bouncing all over them. With a lower one, you're actually smoothing out your ride, so it can be faster. Also, you're going to get more grip in corners if you've got a lower tyre pressure. So I've compromised and I go for 90 psi, and it still makes Dave wince that I do that. He thinks I should be running way lower because I'm super light, like 75. And now Drew, who makes these spin on these wheels, he thinks I should be running 55. That is crazy. And I'm just like, no way. So anyway, I'd be interested to know what you guys like to race on. What tyre pressure do you think is good? Anyway, rabbiting on about tyre pressure. Sorry, I am very boring. Just in general, pleased with my whole setup at the moment. Love this bike. So I hope I haven't bored you to death going on about tyre pressure and general bike geekery. Let me know what you think of my setup. I'm going to be racing this next week in Barcelona at Red Hook Crit, so maybe see some of you there. Thanks!